Hey everyone, welcome back to Brickhead Barista. Thanks for joining me again. We're up to over 150 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. I'm really pleased with that, and thank you so much to everyone and all the new subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me that you enjoy what I'm doing, so thank you very much for that. Following on from the last video, really grateful for all the comments. There are a few things that people mentioned. The last video that I did was a general city overview and the Mills Road plate tutorial. So firstly, somebody asked if I would do a video making one of these, which is the 16 by 32 road plate. So I will do that. If you remember, if you've seen that video, this is useful in front of sets like Assembly Square, which is not a standard 32 by 32 Mills plate. It's wider than that, so you need one of these to widen the road to fit in front. So I will do a video for that, so thank you for that suggestion. That won't be immediately, but at some point in the not too distant future. Secondly, I think somebody said that they didn't feel the haunted house really belongs in the city now. I do agree with you, but I love it. It was the first the first set that I got last year, and I really enjoyed building it. I do love it. I think eventually it will move probably to a park area. I don't want it to be the haunted house ride that it is, the amusement park ride. I want it to be a haunted house. So I'll probably move that into a park area as the city grows. For now it's going to stay where it is, so sorry about that. You'll have to put up with it. But yeah, I love the set, so it's staying, but it will move in time. Another comment was that we need more detail on the sidewalks, pavements. Absolutely agree. I'm going to work on that soon, make those look a little prettier. See, they're fairly bland at the moment, so I will get onto that probably this week actually. I will need to order some parts, so I'll get that done as quickly as I can. Now onto today, we have added another modular to the city. I said we were going to add the pet shop next, and that's what I've done. So I filmed the build. I'll show you that now. I'll give you a quick overview of the modular, both parts of it, and then come back and give you my thoughts. So let's take a look at that now. So here's the completed set, the pet shop with this townhouse next to it. I think they look really cool, going to go really nicely in the city. We'll have a quick look around the outside and then have a look at each level inside. A couple of minifigs there are some more inside. A little guy with his dog and a girl on a bike. I enjoyed doing the pet shop sign, the lettering was quite fun to do, I've never done anything like that before. Nice flowers on the windowsills. Flat roofs. I still don't understand why Lego don't do windows for these arched window pieces, but there we are. Can't seem to find any way. You can only get grill pieces for those. So as is usually the way with these modulars, there's not a great deal going on around the back, but on the left we've got the rear entrance to the pet shop. Seems to be a rat supplied with the set, so I'm not sure whether that's supposed to be for sale or whether we need to call pest control. But either way, that's where it is. And for the apartment we've got a little entrance to the crawl space underneath. Little trash can, dustbin, and the back door. What I do like is the little terrace here. Little roof garden, somebody growing some plants, so that's a nice little detail. Other than that, not a great deal going on around the back. Through the front window of the pet shop on the ground floor, you've got a couple of parrots on the left there. and a big fish in a tank at the back. We'll go and take a look inside. Nice tiled pattern on the floor. Staircase up to the first floor. Little till. Cash register. Seems to be a cat in this little pen here. Nothing to keep that inside. So I really agree that cats should be sold in pet stores, so that might become someone's pet. And the fish tank, hopefully you can see a little bit there. Very big fish for that tank. But that is the pet shop. Above the pet shop we've got a little apartment, maybe for the person who owns the store, maybe for someone else. And there's a little kitchenette area there, fireplace, a little single seat for somebody who lives on their own, and a staircase up to the next level. The last floor is literally just this little mezzanine bedroom. Can't really call it a bedroom, it's just a little level with a bed on. A little lamp next to it. Not much else going on there, but a place to sleep. So here is the ground floor of the townhouse. We've got one of the other minifigs that comes with the set sat there on her sofa, couch. Fairly sparse living area here, but there we go. A little telephone on the left by the stairs. There's a access point to the crawl space under the floor there. The back door. And then this other door on the left leads to the toilet, which is built under the stairs there. Not much other detail. I think she probably needs a rug or a carpet, so we might do some tiling in there. Brighten the place up a bit for her. And here is the second floor of the townhouse. Maybe this is the reason why there's not much detail. It's still being decorated. We've got our decorator here painting the wall. His paint tin and roller tray there. So yeah, it looks like she's just moved in and is getting the place all sorted out. So we can forgive the lack of tiling and carpet on the floor. Maybe put that in at another time. Nice little spiral staircase going up to the next floor, which we'll have a look at now. And there's our answer. Just a couple of cardboard boxes ready to be unpacked. So nothing else on the final floor here. Just access out onto this little terrace here. Got some plants growing. I think this little window is pretty cool though. Is it a window? Probably not because it doesn't open, but the coloured bricks there. Just letting some light in. I think that's a nice little detail. So yes, obviously a new townhouse just moved into, ready to be decorated. Nice little awning above the window there. So here is the pet shop placed in the city. I think it looks really great next to Assembly Square there. I've switched the two parts of the modulars around. I think as pictured on the box, the pet shop's on the right, but I think it fits in better this way round. I tried it both ways, so I hope you like what it looks like. I don't know what to do on the right hand side of the city here yet. Eventually I do want to have a beach down the right hand side, so I'm just playing around here. Got some empty space there next to the hotel. So for now I've put a base plate between the townhouse and the hotel. I might turn this into a little bit of a park, which I think would be nice to have by the hotel and near the pet shop. So I might work on that, give it a go, see what that looks like. But the city is coming along really well. I'm really pleased with it. and I'm glad I made the decision to do the pet shop next. Tell me what you think. So that is the city as it currently stands with the pet shop added. Please do let me know what you think in the comments. I do try to respond to everybody who leaves a comment, and thank you for everyone who has provided their thoughts and feedback so far on other videos. I really do appreciate the interaction and the thoughts, so thank you for that. Now, as you might have seen in other videos, I quite enjoy doing stop motion type filming, and for some reason, I don't know what possessed me with this video, I thought I would try and build both buildings, the apartment and the pet shop, simultaneously, which I thought would look good on video, and hopefully it doesn't look too bad, but it was a crazy idea. It was so hard to do that. I probably won't try and do 2 builds simultaneously again. It took so long that I kept having to stop, and every time I did and turn the camera back on, the lighting changed, so that's why it's a bit flickery. So apologies for that, but you get the overall idea, and I think it generally worked okay. But yeah, I might not try to do 2 builds at the same time in future. The pet shop itself, I really like the outside of the building. I think it fits in with the other modulars that I've got really well, so I'm pleased I chose to do that one at this time. Particularly enjoyed doing the lettering on the outside, the pets lettering on the outside of the pet shop. I've not done anything like that before, so that was interesting to see how that was done. The inside of the buildings, I think, for want of another word, could be described as basic. I think Lego did themselves a bit of a favour with the apartment, not the apartment, the townhouse, by leaving it basically empty and giving us a decorator minifigure. So it's presented as a newly moved into house, which is fine. There's very little furniture or decoration in it, and I guess that means that we can add our own personal touches should we choose to. So I might look at doing that in the future. The apartment maisonette above the pet shop again is quite limited. In fact, the top floor, as you will have seen, is not even a full floor. It's just a little mezzanine with a bed on it and nothing else. I was wondering earlier actually if there's any way of, I'm sure there is a way, of completing that floor and giving it a bit more furniture and a bit more about it, but that's something for the future. Maybe I'll give that a go. All in all, certainly from the outside, I really like it, so I'm glad that we've added that. Again, do let me know what you think. Now, before I move on to what's coming next, I forgot to mention earlier that in my previous video, which was the Mills road plate video, somebody asked for a parts list for the Mills road plate. So I've now added a full parts list for the way I do it to the description of that video. I will leave a link to that video in the description of this one, but otherwise just search my videos. At the moment there aren't that many of them, so you'll find it pretty easily, but there is a full parts list in the description of that video now, so hopefully that's useful for anybody who wants it. Moving on to the next plan for my city, I think I'm going to hold fire on doing any other modulars for the moment. As you might have noticed, I've run out of table space. See, on these tables we've only got room for 2 32 by 32 base plates, so I've got a section of road and a section of modulars behind it, so I need to take a trip to IKEA to go and get another table. So while I'm waiting for the time to do that, I think what I'm going to do is add some more vehicles to the city. I've got several, at least, cars and vehicles to build, so looking forward to doing that. Now I've got more road space to put them on, so definitely going to be doing that. I'm also going to take some advice and make the pavements, sidewalks, a little bit more interesting. As I said, somebody commented that we need a bit more detail on there, and that's definitely going to happen, so I'll look at ways to do that. Maybe build some trees, benches, that sort of thing. So that's also my plan next. And I want to have a go at making a little park on the green base plate that I showed you in the video earlier, so that is also to come. So I think I'll be focusing on those 3 things now before I do any more modulars, whilst I wait to get myself another table. If you have any other thoughts, then do let me know. If you have liked this video, then please do hit the like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And if you do want to see any more videos from me like this and you're not already subscribing, then please do consider hitting the subscribe button too. That's it from me for now, and I will see you in the next video.